Welcome back to Joy News Desk with me, Francisca Kakra-Foster. Let me try and break down the story about the Agortime and Ziope issue. Well, the matter is that for the selection of a DCU or an MP, anytime somebody is selected from Agortime, anytime his tenure ends, the next person must come from Ziope. And there's a little issue over that. And we have on the phone lines Fred Kwame Asare, our correspondent, to get some more on this. Fred, good morning to you. What can you tell us?
Good morning to you, Judy. Well, what I've been able to gather is that according to the people of the convention was instituted by party founders in 1992, at the time when Agortime and Ziope were carved into one constituency, that is the Who Is constituency. Then party chairman, youth organizer was allocated to Agortime. And then MP, women organizer, secretary, and then vice chairman were also allocated to people from Ziope to contest. Whereas organizer and then treasurer were allocated to people from Ziope. Then Honorable Akoli from Ziope represented the constituency in Parliament from 1992 to 2004. After which Honorable Juliana Zuma-Mensah took over. She hails from the Agortime traditional area. So then after creation of the Agortime Ziope constituency that was carved out of the Who East constituency, the convention then changed, or the distribution of the core positions then changed, where the DCE chairman and the communications officer are for the Ziope to contest for 3 terms. And then the MP, secretary, vice chairman, youth and the women organizers, and then treasurer are for the Agortimes to contest for 3 terms. So as we speak, the Agortimes are saying that the Ziopes are saying that the tenure for MPship or for the MP position for the Agortimes has expired when Mrs. Juliana Zuma-Mensah's tenure will expire come January 2016. So it is now the turn for the people from Ziope to contest, and then not the Agortimes.
So what's happening with that? What is there any authority who is trying to resolve this?
Well, what I've been able to gather is that I spoke with some party executives, and what they told me is that there's no legal document backing their convention. So now they don't know what to do or how to tackle the issue.
Okay, Fred Kwame Asare, we'll leave it here, but we can. Fred, kindly hold on. Let's watch the video of Francis Kweku, his interview. We can bring that to you now.
To put on record that we are aware of the NDC constitution, but have adopted this alternative arrangement which has worked well for the party. In 2014, Honorable Juliana Zuma-Mensah met members of the branches at ward level and announced she was no longer going to contest for the position of MP, and that it was the turn for Ziope traditional area to present a candidate to contest as an MP. What else can promote the existing peace and unity we are enjoying in the NDC party in the constituency than this pronouncement? Just as Ziope candidates were organizing themselves for the primaries, names of 4 Agortime citizens came up as aspirants to contest for the position of the NDC parliamentary candidate. All attempts to explain the convention to them proved futile. The 4 aspirants from Agortime who picked nomination forms are Mr. David Jenge, Mr. Elvis Atiwe, Mr. Johan Nyanglojo, and Madam Akushita Benen. As at 5 p.m. Thursday, 10 September 2015, Mr. David Jenge and Madam Akushita Benen from the Agortime traditional area have filed out of the 4 aspirants matched to our champion and shop. We salute the gallant comrades in Agortime who have condemned and have shunned away from the campaign of these aspirants. Those aspirants definitely are showing disrespect to a convention that has stood the test of time and consolidated the gains of the NDC as a party for the past 24 years in the constituency.
So that's Francis Kweku. He's a former constituency treasurer. That's the Agortime and Ziope constituency. We still have Fred Kwame Asari on the line. Let's go back to him. Fred, so what are the elders of both sides in the town saying?
Just like I said earlier, the elders and the youth from Ziope are not happy with the recent development. That is, people from Agortime are not respecting or are not giving the due respect to the convention that was instituted about some 20 years ago. So they are not happy, and then they are appealing to the regional executive to step in and then let peace prevail.
So they want the regional executives to come in and resolve this. Have you been able to get any information from the regional executives there?
Yeah, I tried speaking to some of them. I spoke with the regional organizer, and then what he told me is that since there is no legal document backing the convention, it will be very difficult for the party to step in and then maybe be on the side of either the Agortime or the GOP.
So my understanding is that you're saying the executives are saying the party cannot come in to take any side, but do they have an idea of how they're going to fix this? Are they going to have to get a new convention backed by law? What can you tell us about that?
Well, the treasurer, that is Egypt, told me that they are holding series of meetings to find an amicable way of going about the issue, so that both sides will not be offended.
Very well. You gave us a history of how all of this started in this convention, which appears to be just in the heads of some of these people. But can you give us an understanding of the impact of such a misunderstanding in the town?
Yeah. The people from Ziope, just like I said, they are not very much happy because they feel something that a convention that they've instituted and then they paid due respect to for over 20 years has been not given the due respect by some other traditional area, that is people from Ziope.
Fred, I guess my question is, could this result in some tension or even a possible violence?
Yeah, it could be because in the press conference, Mr. Francis Kweku mentioned that if the party executives do not step into let peace prevail, they would advise themselves.
And what about the police? Have they heard about this, and are they doing anything to forestall a possible violence?
Talking about the police, I'm not sure they've heard about it. And
okay.
Then yeah.
Okay, we'll leave it here. We'll keep our eyes on this story. That's Fred Kwame Asari from the Volta region. Now, 21 stalwarts of the Convention People's Party, CPP, have filed nominations to contest for the various positions at the party's September 18 and 19 National Delegates Congress in Sunyani. The 2015 CPP National Executive Aspirants official list obtained by the Ghana News Agency revealed that Professor Edmond Dele stands unopposed for the national chairmanship. 7 personalities are contesting for the first, second and third vice chairperson slots. Now, Mr. James Kwabna Bomfe Jr., Mr. Michael Kosi Levidede and Niyama Komfra contesting the general secretary slot. The Ghana News Agency sources within the party say the party will vet the contestants on September 14 and 15. And Joy News' MFA Ewenam is at the party headquarters and joins us live on the phone. MFA, what have you been able to gather so far?
Yeah, Francisca, I just left there briefly, but as at the time I was leaving, it was just 3 individuals contesting the vice chairperson position who have standed so far waiting to be vetted. I met with Hajia Hamdad Ibrahim and also met with Vincent Anyadru and Mpari. These 3 are already there waiting to be vetted.
Okay, and is there any activity happening at the CPP headquarters because
not really. The office is quiet. There isn't much happening there. They are just seated around waiting for the vetting committee to get started with them on what we are supposed to be doing this particular day, but there's nothing really happening there.
Okay, and that's MFA Etiamwa Eli reporting from the CPP headquarters. You're watching Joy News Desk with me, Francisca Kakra-Forson. Let's take a breather. We'll bring you more stories after.